to tell you all that on World Environment Day, which was June 5th of 2024, our school was awarded second rank in UNESCO's Green Mentor Initiative and recognized with a Certificate of Excellence for our outstanding and greening education practices in the Gulf country region. Green School Ranking 2024. So let's go ahead. So in this presentation, we'll discuss a few topics. One of them is waste reduction and recycling, water management, green sports, green curriculum, green education, green conservation, and sustainable transport. So let's start with the first one, which is waste reduction and recycling at BIPS. So BIPS promotes sustainable development SDG goals, sustainable development goals through various key initiatives. Students participate in e-waste collection. As you can see in the third picture, we have collected so much e-waste, which went to good use. Pens and pencils in the second picture, and plastic bottle recycling drives addressing SDG 12, which is responsible consumption and production. SDG 14, which is life below water, and SDG 11, which is sustainable cities. These activities aimed to raise awareness and encourage responsible environmental practices as well as sustainability. So this is waste reduction and recycling at BIPS. Next up, we have water management. So you guys can see how we save and conserve water at BIPS. BIPS made a remarkable leap towards sustainability by installing a state-of-the-art water recycling plant. As you guys can see in the second picture, the sign says water recycling plant if it's hard to see. And this demonstrates its dedication to protecting the planet's resources. This initiative supports SDG 6, which is all about clean water and sanitization, allowing the campus to recycle water efficiently and minimize waste. Additionally, BIPS introduced sprinkler irrigation systems to optimize water usage for landscaping, contributing to SDG 12, which is responsible consumption and production. These efforts not only reduced water waste, but also highlight BIP's strong commitment to environmental stewardship and a sustainable future. Our third category will be health and well-being. BIPS further promotes SDG 3, which is good health and well-being, by integrating organic farming into its initiatives for good health and well-being. This practice not only educates students about sustainable agriculture, but also encourages healthier eating habits by providing access to fresh and organic produce, which is planted within our school, as you guys can see in the picture, in the second picture. So it complements the green sports activities, reinforcing the link between a balanced lifestyle, physical fitness, and environmental stewardship. As you guys can see, students are having they're having physical education, physical exercise in our school, and there are students planting organic plants so that we all can maintain our good health and well-being. Our fourth category will be quality education and teaching. BIPS promotes sustainability through green teaching practices, aligning with SDG 4, which is quality education. The school reduces paper usage by incorporating digital learning and integrates environmental topics like climate change and conservation into the curriculum. Students engage in eco-friendly projects such as recycling initiatives and tree planting to develop hands-on sustainability skills. Next, we have energy conservation. Well, these are the steps we use to save energy in our school. We close the lights when not in use. We unplug unused appliances, we ensure taps are closed properly, and we never leave appliances in standby mode. At BIPS, BIPS took part in an energy conservation awareness campaign, which supports SDG Goal 7, which is affordable and clean energy. So this promotes affordable and clean energy. The campaign aimed to educate students on energy saving practices and the importance of renewable energy. Interactive workshops were held, teaching students practical methods to conserve energy at home and school. So this was it. We focused on 6 SDG goals, which were SDG 12, responsible consumption and production, SDG 3, which was good health and well-being, SDG 4, which was quality education, SDG 6, clean water and sanitization, SDG 7, affordable and clean energy, and lastly, but not the least, SDG 14, which was life below water. And remember, embrace the earth with mindful grace, for a sustainable future we all must place. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you so much. Brilliant international school. That was brilliant. Wow, I've got so many questions. I'm not going to focus on my questions now. What we're going to do is move ahead straight away to the next school, and then I'm going to ask everybody to put comments and questions in the chat or jot them down, because at the end we're going to have a chance to ask you about your projects. And I, for one, would love to know how the water recycling works. But let's move ahead because time is ticking on. Thank you so much for presenting. Now, next we have Haileybury, Astana, Kazakhstan. Are you ready?
Hi. Hi. Yes.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. I'm going to now I'm going to make you the host if I can. In fact, first I need to excuse me. Haida, I need your help. Please, could you? We need to transfer the host status to Amalgal. Sagne, are you able to do this for us? So if you go to the 3 dots next to the name,
yeah,
make host.
It's done.
It's done.
Thank you. We see it.
Host. Thank you so much and welcome. Please go ahead.
Can you see our presentation?
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay, great. So good morning, everyone. And our presentation is about climate action projects for sustainable future. So today I will be presenting. So my name is Nazrike. I'm a year 11 student, and I'm the vice president of Haileybury Astana Eco School. And with me is Lily. She's a year 13 student, and she is a member of Haileybury Astana Eco School. So as a school today, we're presenting, and we're part of Central Asia, and specifically the country of Kazakhstan. We're a very new committee, and we're based in Astana. This is Astana, so we're in the capital. And up there we have a few different references to other places in Kazakhstan, like Almaty, for example. So one of our proudest achievements last year was our litter picking day. We had over 80 participants, including students and parents and teachers, who came together to clean a local park near our school. We collected over 60 kilograms of litter in just one day, and this initiative is part of our contribution to the global Litter Less campaign, which aims to reduce litter and raise awareness about the importance of waste production. We understand the importance of this event, which is why we organize it annually to aim to clean different litter areas each year. By collaborating with our local government, we ensure that efforts contributed to well-being of the wider community and aligned with the larger waste management goals. Litter picking day is a crucial role in preventing climate change by reducing the amount of waste, especially plastic, that would otherwise end up in landfills or oceans. When litter is left and unchecked, it can break down into harmful microplastics, contributing to the pollution of an ecosystem and releasing toxins. Additionally, waste in landfills generates methane, a potent of harmful greenhouse gases, and accelerates climate change. So by removing the litter, it helps prevent these harmful processes, reducing pollution and lowering the amount of waste that contributes to global warming. This actively teaches our community that small actions like litter picking can have a significant positive impact on the environment and directly links to reducing our carbon footprint. So next we organized the tree planting event. So every year we organize a tree planting event with the aim of increasing green cover and engaging our community in climate action. Last year we planted 13 birch trees right here at our school. Birch trees are particularly well suited to our climate and can absorb large amounts of carbon dioxide, which is one of the primary greenhouse gases responsible for climate change. So this event is always popular, especially with parents, and it's a great way to involve the community in meaningful environmental efforts. By planting trees, we're directly combating the climate change by increasing green cover. which helps absorb carbon, improve air quality, and reduce the heat island effect in urban areas. Trees are our natural allies and in fight against global warming. And this event reminds everyone that small actions can have big impact on our planet. Our goal is to increase the number of trees we plant each year, expanding our efforts to create a greener, more sustainable environment for our future generations. Furthermore, last year we launched a new recycling initiative focusing on paper and plastic, and it has become one of our most successful projects. Our junior school Eco Warriors took the lead, creating 100 recycling boxes, one for each class in our school, giving everyone the opportunity to contribute to waste reduction. The goal wasn't just to recycle, but it was to educate our entire school community about the importance of recycling. As a part of this initiative, we created an explanatory video. In the video, EcoSchool members explained why recycling matters and what happens to the paper and plastic after it's collected. So by reducing the amount of plastic going to landfills, we are directly reducing greenhouse gas emissions that resulted from the production and disposal of new materials. Recycling is not only saving energy, but also conserves natural resources and helps reduce pollution. Our EcoSchool members are proud to share that thanks to this initiative, we've achieved a 10% reduction in waste last year. This year, we're setting an even bigger goal, and we plan to reduce waste by 20% more. This initiative teaches all, especially students, that small actions like recycling can make significant differences in addressing climate change. So here we have the video that I just mentioned that was created by our Eco School, and so we're just gonna give you a little clip of it.
Dear Haileybury community, Eco School would like to take you on a journey of transformation. We proudly present a new initiative that will help shape the future for our community. We have put all our creativity and passion into creating these recycling boxes that symbolize our commitment to sustainability to the environment. Distributed these recycling boxes to every corner of our school, fostering unity and responsibility among the students and staff. It's time to unite. Let's build these boxes and invoke the power of change within our society. As well, let's not forget the significance of our metal fish, as it is a symbolic reminder that every piece of plastic saved is a victory against the pollution of our oceans. Now, why should we recycle? To develop a positive impact on our environment, to reduce the amount of waste in landfills, and to preserve of our precious resources. Here are how our recycled materials embark on their new journey. Watch as the company dedicated to recycling turns our waste into reusable products. There is a power to make a difference is within each one of us. So let's turn our school into an eco-friendly paradise. Let's create waves of positive change together, one piece of paper and one plastic bottle at a time.
So next we organized the Eco Fair, So we also collaborated with Sileo Consulting, a company specialized in sustainability events, to organize an eco fair consisting of three interactive zones. The first zone was a toys and clothes swap. By swapping instead of buying new, we reduce the demand for production, which in turn lowers energy consumption and reduces the carbon emissions associated with manufacturing and transportation. We encourage students, parents, and the wider community to bring toys and clothes they no longer needed. Children were excited to swap toys with others, while parents enjoyed finding costumes and clothes for their children, including some Christmas outfits. The second zone was a recycling area where we collected expired tablets, plastic, aluminum cans, and paper. Recycling these materials helps save significant energy. For example, recycling aluminum saves up to 95% of energy needed to produce new aluminum, which results in lower carbon emissions. In this zone, we educated the community on the importance of recycling and how their contributions lead to a greener world. We collected over 100 plastic bottles, 50 kilograms of paper, 10 kilograms of aluminum cans, and 6 kilograms of expired medicine. The third and the last zone focused on eco art activities for kids and zero waste lifestyle workshops for parents. So the kids had a great time making a catch the ball toy from plastic bottles and Kinder eggs, and they enjoyed competing in a fun game afterward. Meanwhile, parents attended a workshop led by an expert from Sileo Consulting who discussed how to incorporate a zero waste lifestyle into daily life. Through this fair, we highlighted how everyday decisions from recycling to swapping items and reducing waste can have a long-term impact on climate change. Furthermore, each year we host a sustainability exposition where each class selects a sustainability-related theme and presents their work to the school community. For instance, Year 6 focused on sustainable farming, creating a large poster on solar panel farming, a practice that reduces reliance on fossil fuels and lowers greenhouse gas emissions. Year 3 put on a creative trash show, highlighting the importance of waste reduction and recycling. Meanwhile, Year 1 and Year 2 classes worked together to create models of sustainable sites, exploring how urban planning and integrate eco-friendly technologies in green spaces can be explored. The exhibition is more than just a showcase, it's a learning experience for our students and a way to engage parents and peers in understanding how sectors like agriculture, energy, urban development, and waste management connects to climate action. It emphasizes that each industry and each one of us as an individual can contribute to the fight against climate change by adopting more sustainable practices. This year's exhibition will actually focus on the Eco School's 12 topics. So finally, we created a video that showcased the changing weather patterns in Astana. As many of you know, Astana is the second coldest capital in the world. Yet last year, we didn't see any snow until December. Normally, snow falls in late October. This delay is just one example of how climate is changing, even in colder regions. The video serves as a powerful reminder that climate change isn't something that's happening far away. It's affecting us right here in Kazakhstan. It's a global issue, but the impacts are being felt locally, and that's why our school's initiatives are so important. Whether it's planting trees, reducing waste, or educating our community, every action we take is a step toward addressing the climate crisis. And now here's the video.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. It doesn't show signs of stopping, and I bought me some corn for popping. Lights to turn away down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. But as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Finally kiss goodnight. How I hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we're no place to go, let's go, let's go.
Season for the first time ever recorded. Even the winter ice is thinner. The ice here is too thin to climb out of, and he struggles to free it.
My dear, we're still goodbye. But you love me so. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Okay, thank you. That's the end of our presentation today. We hope that you feel more informed about our new eco school and what it means to be an eco school in Kazakhstan. Thank you for listening.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that amazingly poignant presentation. I think I'm not alone. I expect from feeling a little kind of overwhelmed and moved by your video. It was a really beautiful video. It was extremely impactful. What gives me hope is all of the many different ways that you're working so hard to address the immediate climate change challenges that you're identifying and facing in Kazakhstan, as well as engaging parents and your community more widely. It's this ability to act in positive ways that's going to inspire your generation and provide the certainty that we have for a greener future. So thank you so much for that. Very grateful to you for that lovely presentation, Haileybury, Astana, Kazakhstan. Next we have Adnoc School, Ruwais. If I can ask you, please try to keep to 5 minutes if possible, but we're still very keen to hear what you've been doing. Adnoc School, Ruwais, are you with us?
Yes, we're here.
Thank you so much. Hi there. Now, and could I ask you, Amalgal, to change the host status on the Zoom to Shazia Noreen, please? Are you able to? Well done. Thank you. Very smooth. Wonderful. Thank you so much. So we have the next up, Adnoc School, Ruwais in UAE. Please go ahead. We're looking forward to your presentation.
Okay. Hello, everyone. We are representing Adnoc School's Ruwais. I'm Shadila.
I'm Umayma,
I'm Fakiha. We are a part of our school's green team.
and we're sharing our proposal for the Zayed Sustainability Prize.
The list of contents. What is Adnoc School's green team? What is Zayed Sustainability Prize? Our first proposal and our second proposal.
So the Adnoc School's Green Team is a team at our school that works to make the environment better and to raise awareness about more sustainable initiatives. So we arrange surveys, recycle, and we hope to show people that even small actions can make a big difference.
What is the Zayed Sustainability Prize? The Zayed Sustainability Prize is named after Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Nahyan, which honors innovative, sustainable solutions in health, food, energy, and water, recognizing organizations and individuals for their contributions.
So our first proposal was to make a bridge for a remote village in Nepal. We saw a video online raising awareness about a river that residents struggled to cross, and our solution was to build them a bridge. This is the video we submitted to the competition.
The kids in the village of Colombo have to travel a dangerous way to get to school. They live remotely in Nepal and the school is located across the river. The only way to get to the other side is by crossing a rickety old basket on a rusty metal cable called the twig. This is very dangerous, especially during the monsoon season when the river is wild.
Our team wants to construct a bridge to help students get to school more safely and efficiently. It will also help the village residents reach larger cities. In addition to that, we also want to implement piezoelectric transducers on the bridge. A piezoelectric transducer is a device that converts pressure energy from people's footsteps into electrical energy. This electrical energy can be used to light the bridge at night, as well as neighboring areas that lack electricity.
This bridge will revolutionize life in the village with safe access to education and reliable source of electricity. Our project inspires students to become the next generation of innovators, entrepreneurs, and leaders. The Success Bridge Project, a school initiative that uses students' footsteps to generate electricity, aims to raise awareness about sustainability through community engagement and events. نحن طلاب مدرسة أدنوك الرويس، وهدفنا هو الفوز بجائزة زايد للاستدامة حتى نتمكن من مساعدة الطلاب في نيبال ونبني الجسر لهم حتى يتمكنوا من الذهاب إلى المدرسة بأمان ومواصلة تعليمهم دون تعريض حياتهم للخطر. سيتم تسمية الجسر باسم جسر النجاح.
So we are hoping that we win, so then we can actually construct this bridge for them.
Our second proposal is that we noticed that our school is using a lot of energy, so we brainstormed ways to combat this issue. One innovative way we found is to install energy generating steps on our school's stairs. Here's how it works. When we walk up the stairs, our footsteps create pressure on the steps. We can harness this pressure using piezoelectric sensors, which convert it into electricity. This way we can generate clean energy simply by using the stairs. Not only does this help reduce our energy consumption, but it also encourages everyone to stay active. It's a win-win for both the environment and our health.
Thank you so much and have a great day.
Together,
we can help make the world a more sustainable place.
Wow, thank you so much. Those are fantastic, amazing ideas. I absolutely love it when we see eco schools using the eco schools project-based learning framework to address real-world community challenges. And your ideas are so innovative, and it shows the power that you have in the schools, and the ability to use your imagination and your innovation and your innate STEM skills for good. So thank you so much. Thank you so much to Adnoc School, Ruwais, UAE. Next, we're moving over to Sri Lanka, to the Overseas School of Colombo. So, Shazia, if I could ask you to transfer, Colombo School, are you there? David Poulos. There we are. So, Shazia,
Yes,
if you could, Thank you. If you can transfer the hosting permission over to David Poulos. Thank you so much. And then the school in Colombo, Overseas School of Colombo, please go ahead.
We do have a second presentation.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
I just wonder, we'll then come back to you if that's possible at the end, because we are running short of time and I'm concerned about getting around everybody. We really want to hear your presentation. We'll try and fit it in at the end, and if not, we'll schedule it in for the next one, if that's okay. Thank you. So
I just unmute. I can unmute them.
Yeah. Wonderful. So are you now, Overseas School of Colombo, are you now the host, and can you share your screen?
Yes, we can.
Yes, yeah.
Fantastic. Please go ahead.
Keep
I'll press slide. Perfect. Okay, I'll put the slide.
Okay. Hi, my name is Milan, and I'd like to welcome everyone to our brief sharing session about the Overseas School of Colombo's Eco Schools programs. We have 3 projects that we would like to share with you today, and we focus on decreasing our ecological footprint within the school, but also around the school and the local community. We also concentrate on improving the biodiversity in our school campus, as we have a very green campus, as well as fostering a community that actively cares about the environment around them. I would like to invite Cohen and Dimitri to discuss about the recycling and sustainability program at OSC.
Yeah, so our first group is the recycling sustainability group. So I'm a leader, Cohen, and this is my co-leader, Dimitri. So our main goal is to manage the within school recycling and make sure our school's ecological footprint stays down. So what are some of the things we do on a week-to-week basis, Dimitri?
Hey, yeah. So we focus on sorting, selling, and collecting recycled materials in our school. We also have a part where we maintain our biogas plant, which collects food waste produced by our school. And we also sometimes coordinate field trips where we go to recycling plants to demonstrate to our students the process and importance of recycling. So in our school, all classes have a designated recycling box, which we use, which allows us to maintain a program where we physically go and collect these recyclable materials from the classrooms, which we then take, our designated students take a truck with these recycled materials to a nearby recycling center, which we then convert these materials to money, which we then put back into the program. Yeah.
So some of the data that we're able to keep is the amount of paper and cardboard that we are able to recycle and the amount of profit that we get from it locally. As Dimitri commented, that we are able to transfer this into money that we get to bring for the service that can help our school out. So one of the biggest things that our school has done to help our environment is our recycling sustainability group invested in a biogas plant. So what this allows us to do is take all the food waste from our cafeteria or anything around the school food waste bins and mesh it up and take it into a fuel as well as a gas. So firstly, we get liquid fertilizer, which is used for other groups for garden beds. And then we are able to also get gas, which is used across the school for cooking activities and different exercises that you'd like to use that.
See how we use it.
So we also monitor our energy consumption for the school through IoT devices. So this is able to check our classrooms and make sure we have an understanding of how much energy we are using and how we can benefit and how we can manage that to make it a bit more sustainable and what changes we could make.
Yep. So we also take huge interest in monitoring our environment on the campus, such as this purple air system, which we have set up in our school for the past few years, which monitors the air quality around our campus. And we also look into factors such as rainfall, temperature, and humidity for the last few years. And we're also looking into, we're interested in looking into data on solar radiance and UV radiation, considering that we're in a tropical country.
Hi, my name is Seneca, and I am the leader for the Gecko Reporters. So the Gecko Reporters is a group that actively addresses the issue of plastic dumping and burning around our schools. And I feel like this is our greatest achievement, that we don't only take the environment seriously inside our school, but also the local community that is outside. So one thing I noticed, especially being part of the school track team and some of the other school sports teams, is that our field sometimes gets a bit of the effects of the plastic that burns outside of our schools. So we thought, why don't we start doing these street sweeps? And these one-time street sweep became a street sweep that we do every Thursday now. And what we do is we organize these street sweeps where we focus on collecting tin, glass, and PET plastics. And our process has become so efficient over time that after each street sweep, we collect this tin and take it to the nearby recycling station, which we earn a bit of money for. So ensuring that these materials are recycled properly, make sure that everyone is benefiting out of this. So for the PET plastic bottles, we actually make a monthly trip to the Viridis Recycling Center, which you can see on the bottom right, if you can, of the slideshow. Anyways, and we also signed up for the Young Reporters for the Environment, which is a big global competition, in which we were able to win the article entry for the 11 to 14. And we were actually said to be one of the most naturalistic and realistic service groups out there. So I was really happy to hear that. And our plans for the future is to expand not only to make this an OSC thing, but to make it a Colombo thing, so that everyone around the school, so all the international schools in Sri Lanka, kind of adapt this process that works so well for us, but around their schools. So what we'll do is we'll be collecting signatures, and this event will be taking place on November 9th. Anyone who wants to join can help us, and they'll do the same process as us, do a little bit of a GPS route around their school, and try minimizing all of these plastic hotspots that are around their school and garbage hotspots. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Sam. I'm from Overseas Eco Club. So Overseas is creating its own food forest. We have been busy planting a variety of vegetables, herbs, fruit trees such as bananas, papaya, mango. We have crops like cinnamon and tea and spices such as turmeric and chilies. We have also built 8 raised garden beds designed and built by students using sustainable natural brick. Each garden bed is assigned to a class from kindergarten to 3rd grade. Through weekly gardening sessions, these students learn the principles of permaculture, such as making soil, companion planting, mulching, and caring for their gardens. The students also cook with the vegetables they produce, and they donate the rest to the canteen, service staff, or a local school that we support through our service program. Primary school students are taken through the steps of permaculture design course, while secondary students tend their own garden beds and use them for scientific investigations in classes. For example, in our environmental systems and societies class, we tend to our beds often using the liquid fertilizer produced by the biogas plant. One of our ongoing investigations is comparing the effectiveness of compost versus biogas effluent liquid for plant growth. So far, it seems that the biogas fertilizer may be more effective for plant growth. Our school also collects and composts every leaf and all organic matter that falls on our green campus in order to reduce our footprint and the amount of waste we produce. We have many compost sites built by students, and these compost sites transform the organic matter, kitchen scraps into rich soil, which we use to enrich our gardens daily. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I think you'll have a look in now that you've finished that excellent presentation and see that the chat was going crazy at all your brilliant ideas. Thank you so much for sharing the Overseas School of Colombo. That was an excellent presentation and wonderful work. We're going to move ahead to Ahmed bin Zayed School, please, UAE. If I can ask you to try to do it in 5 minutes if possible. We're going to run over time. I'm sorry this morning.
What's the name of the person, or what's the title of the person, so we can transfer the host?
Thank you so much. So Ahmed bin Zayed, are you with us?
But they've already started streets.
It's already there. Wonderful. Great. Hello, please go ahead. Wonderful to have you with us.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Of course, okay.
Go for it, thank you.
So, we're gonna be talking about our school, Ahmed bin Zayed. We're adopting eco-friendly projects as an eco school. We're an eco-friendly school, and they call us the Green School sometimes. And today we have 3 projects. The projects are Project 1, Environment Festival, spoken by me. Project 2 and 3 is going to be spoken by my partner. So now we are going to start Project 1. Hello everyone, I'm talking about the Environment Festival. My name is Sultan Abed. And now we have so much booths. We had over 10 activities at the festival that were friends of the environment, smart recycling, environmental transformation, sustainability of musical instruments, environmental games challenge, artistic creativity shaping the future, environmental projects, elegance of recycled materials, COP28 and planting initiatives. And then we have all grade level students stream and sustainable projects. Now we're gonna talk about the benefits of the festival, which were it encouraged students to be proactive in addressing environmental issues. Then here comes the conclusion. We all had a sense of responsibility and creativity among students, promoting environmental awareness. We addressed environmental challenges and we showcased our school students' talents. And now we're having a significant step towards building a community that values and sustainable practices. Now we finished project number 1. Now let my friend continue project number 2 and 3.
Hello, my name is Khalifa Abdullah Zahri from Ahmed bin Zayed School. Today I will be talking about in project 2 and 3. Project 2, hologram technology. The project idea is to solve the problem of modifying roads in the region and reducing congestion. The solution is using hologram technology to warn drivers. The technology is optical warnings that the driver can see from long distances and adds aesthetics to the city. The development idea is to use them in commercial advertisements, national celebrations, and city decoration. And for project 3, the project is sustainable city through robot. The eco-friendly cleaning practices through Khalifa Al-Zahri. Project idea is to program the robot routine to identify waste locations and send warning light signals to facilitate the process of cleaning the city. The next step is to program the robot tool to recognize materials that we can recycle. Here's videos. السلام عليكم أنا اسمي Wait a second. Here is the problem. Here we have a normal city, but what is the problem? The roundabout needs some renewing. And the renewing has a lot of things to do. So what will happen? They put these plastic walls around it. So what is the solution to help with the earth be clean and have clean energy? Solution is to create a plant Solution is to create a plant wall and the hologram technology helps us to have like look at this car. This car can see the hologram technology from a long distance, and it says the speed limit here is 100. So this is going to help the car to know. Participation of Ahmed bin Zayed School in Innovation Month at the Al-Reem School Sustainable City through robots. Thank you for listening and thank you for your attention and time. Do you have any questions?
Wow, thank you so much, guys.
You're welcome.
Ahmed bin Zayed School, that was a very innovative and very interesting and exciting presentation. And I love how you mixed up the different media of presentation there. We had you put a lot of work into your lovely PowerPoint. But it was wonderful to see the projects demonstrated by yourselves. And I've never seen hologram technology before. That's an absolute first for me. And I saw it here first. Remember, it's you two that pioneered it in years to come when we're seeing it in all our roads, preventing accidents. It's wonderful. Thank you so much. And we're moving on now to the last school, I think. Ahmed bin Zayed, are you with us?
Yes.
This is you as well. Ahmed bin, sorry, Al-Reem School. Al-Reem School, sorry about that.
Good morning.
You're there.
Hi,
Good morning.
I just had a quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Is it possible if we could share from our laptops as we're having technical difficulties sharing the PowerPoint to you?
Please try. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
Is it allowing?
Yes, just 1 second. Okay, can you guys see your screen?
We can see you. Thank you so much. Please go ahead and just be aware we're running over time, so if you can keep it to your 5 minutes.
So what we're gonna be talking about is earthquakes. And this is how earthquakes happen. So earthquakes happen when there's a sudden release of energy inside of the Earth's crust, and this energy creates waves that shake the ground, specifically seismic waves. And it usually occurs along fault lines where tectonic plates meet. When these plates move past each other, they can get stuck due to friction. Survival capsule. Survive capsule. The contraption detects earthquakes through seismic sensors. When triggered, it rapidly inflates helium-filled balloons. These balloons act as protective barriers during the earthquake. Upon pressing a button, the balloon releases helium, creating a cushioned zone between individuals and potential hazards. The system ensures and controls descent, utilizing a parachute mechanism for a safe landing. The government oversees the contraption's development and adheres to safety regulations and standards. Information. Earthquake, fracture. Energy gets released in all directions. It is unpredictable. If a tower has 10 flats, and each flat has 8 apartments, and one apartment has 5 people, that means 5 times 8 times 10 equals 400 surviving capsules. So the red equals helium and the blue equals O2. The helium helps us float to the top to help us escape the earthquake, and inside is a built-in parachute so we can scoot down.
As you can see, they all floated to the top and they'll be able to float down with their parachutes. This is an example.
Blue is used to generate a new balloon. Green is for
We
filling
can't
the balloon.
actually see. So sorry, we can't actually see. We've still only got. We're stuck on one of the slides.
What slide exactly?
We're on the survive capsule slide, so we can't see your video. Sorry about that.
Oh yeah,
Here we go.
Can I try? Can you see it now?
Yep, we can see it now. Thank you.
All right. This will explain everything that is happening towards the video.
Listen, it's a blue is used to generate a new balloon. Green is for filling the balloon, and using it usually takes 3 seconds. Now she is happy and safe, but how will she get down? Now we have another capsule with a yellow button. That will drop it into the backpack. The safety bag has an emergency, oxygen, water, and a first aid kit. It will also drop down the road.
And back to here. I'll just be explaining it briefly since the video is quite glitchy. All right, so how the balloon works is the helium helps the helium detects the amount of weight that the person is, and it puts the right amount of O2, which is blue, and helium, which is red, to float it to the top, but not too high that he can't get oxygen. And then after that, he's going to have another capsule that he'll be able to press for a parachute to deploy a parachute to let him go safely down. And they'll most probably be on the ground, which means they cannot land on a building. And that's it. It stopped sharing. Just give me 1 second. This is where we presented our project. As you can see, we have a house here. Inside was a balloon that we were able to press, and there was a box on the window that you could press that was green and red, and if you press the green capsule, there would be a balloon that would float up with a Lego figure inside it, causing it to float up with helium inside, and they had a mini capsule in there with a parachute attached. So here, as she pressed the button, she quite literally opened a capsule and they detected her weight right beside the button, which made her float to the top but not too high that she couldn't get back up. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. That's absolutely wonderful, Al-Reem School. It really just goes to show the possibilities that are out there when you use your imagination, your innovation, and your STEM skills. And this is really important to remember that Eco Schools is a learning program. It's all about education. And I think today we've seen a huge spectrum of learning from inside the classroom, in the school grounds, and also reaching the local communities and particularly in positive ways to address climate challenges in your community. So thank you so much to everybody. I would like, if I may, to hand over very quickly to our special guest Lucy from PPG, just to give a couple of thoughts. Lucy, I'm sorry to put you on the spot. Just as we close today, we'd love to hear what your thoughts are for the schools.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you everyone for presenting. I know that you didn't have so much time maybe to talk more in details about what you do. I think the first thing, it's very inspiring. I think in certain cases, you are actually providing more insight and inspiration than some of the adults. And I'm very much looking forward to to bring the change that you are already doing in your schools outside of the school in the community. I think you will have a great impact within your families, within your neighborhoods. So thank you for the work. I think we will be relying on you a lot as adults more and more in the future. So thank you very much. I really appreciate what you've been doing.
Thank you so much. And thank you especially, Lucy. Lucy's calling from America, so it's the middle of the night for her. But, thank you for joining. Thank you to you all. I'm really grateful to have had the chance today to meet you and hear your projects. Can I ask you before we go very quickly if you can all switch on your cameras? I would love to do a screenshot of us all together giving a wave before we say goodbye. Thank you so much. Wonderful. Great, cameras on. Great. Any other cameras on? Okay. That's good. Anyway, I'm going to wave goodbye and do a screenshot and say thanks again. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you so much for joining.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Have a good day. Thank you again.